last year, amongst the actions we agreed to work on, so that the conference, is not just a talking shop, but one which spells out action, was to work towards a conference to commemorate the anniversary of the 1884-1885 Berlin Conference that actually saw white supremacy racists sitting in Berlin and carving up Africa, which has still defined what is a landscape, in Africa today. And one of the major crimes of colonialism that we are still living with. Because what really effectively that meant was dividing indigenous African nations and communities, up, fracturing indigenous community unity, and therefore being able to impose literally the fascist rule of white supremacy upon them, and dictating that borders, would not change. So in effect, these borders have become, Bantustan prisons, where the indigenous, communities are compelled to live divided lives to the point that, you might find somebody's, bedroom in Togo and find the person's living room, in Ghana. Literally, that is what we have. So the consequences of the genocidal consequences of the Mangamese, as we call it, are still living with us. And fortunately, we got in touch with friends in Germany who were prepared to co-organize, to assist us, in organizing this. And one of the groups that emerged out of this conference, Paris, then took that up to work with people like Laura, Dr. Tobias, Lula, who's up there, to get friends in Germany to work with us towards this. Now, this brings me to one point, that it is actually difficult for some of our Africans to come to terms with this, right? But the fact of the matter is that as the European elites were busy carving up Africa, colonizing and terrorizing our people, there were also, yes, significant numbers of European freedom fighters who opposed colonization, who were also, terribly persecuted. The likes of Rosa Luxemburg, who led the anti-imperialist movement in Germany, were actually assassinated, And this is something that we have to, if we want to be true to what it is, then we have to acknowledge this. And this is why those who say they are allies of ours in the fight for reparatory justice also have people to look up to, right? Because those people supported the leadership of colonized peoples, coined the phrase, workers and colonized peoples unite, and worked under the leadership of colonized people in certain respects, in the anti-imperialist struggle. So that is still a tradition that we expect our allies, to follow, so that those who are trying to buy their way to co-opt the reparations movement today and mislead it, to destroy its revolutionary essence, we need to challenge them with examples of others. This is one of the reasons why this conference in Berlin is of great importance, and what the likes of Laura have been doing about it, she will have a few words to say.
Hello everyone. Hello. Hi, my name is Laura, and I'm very happy to be here today. I feel very honored and excited to be part of this event, and I'm feeling very excited to also extend the invitation to all of you to welcome you in Berlin in the beginning of next year, in 2025. The original so-called Congo Conference, Berlin Conference, happened from November 1884 until February 1885, and the outcome was plunder, brutal exploitation, dispossession, and the drawing of artificial borders, and most importantly, the formalization of the division, invasion, and occupation of the continent of Africa that persists until today. The general act, and I would like to add this also to what Kofi said, that was agreed on at the conference included also the principle of a so-called effective occupation that allowed to create the establishment of formalized political governance through bureaucratic structures, police force, and military conquest. With the introduction of this new strategy of occupation, of any forms of anti-colonial resistance were even more brutally crushed down. And I think that adds upon especially the crashing down of resistance movements. So Kofi and Kobina approached me last year and emphasized that the legacy of this event persists until today and that we have to address this properly in the heart of where this happened originally. So we invite you to the APPGAR, the Africa and Europe People-to-People's Planetary Pairs Action Dialogue Internationalist Forum for Reparatory Justice in order to have a shared reparatory dialogue on the legacy of the Berlin Conference and to bring the conversations of today and of last year's conference also to other places and other communities. So we will meet in Berlin to discuss not only the legacy of the Berlin Conference, but also ways forward with planetary pairs in panels and workshops for a whole weekend, and we would like to have you there as well. So the exact date will be published on our website, and more information you will also find on the website. The website is berlin-repairs.de. And yeah, with that, I'm just very excited to welcome you all in Berlin for another important event in the struggle for reparatory justice. And also please get in touch with me or any other persons that were mentioned for further information. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Kush Communiversity is brought to you by our amazing sponsor, The Black Secret. Are you ready to dive deep into Black history, economics, wealth building, and self-empowerment? The Black Secret is offering exclusive courses by none other than the Black history man himself, Robin Walker. This is the most powerful Black studies course on offer for the entire Black world. And guess what? You can get started today by simply using our special link, which you can find in the video description. Be sure to apply our coupon code KIMBUNGA to get another 20% off your membership. And there's more! Want to get a taste of what the Black Secret has to offer? You can also claim the book 100 Black History Facts absolutely free. Link in the description. So what are you waiting for? Expand your mind, unlock a world of knowledge, claim your free book, and let the Black Secret guide you on a journey of discovery and empowerment.
Click on the link below or subscribe to get more information. Class is in session.